Welcome to Wanna Bet, the daily gambling game show that takes betting seriously, but not much else. Get our favorite plays on the totals, sides, props, exotics, and futures to jump on now. So let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Så tycker som känner konsolata konsolferino. Let's get it started with Jason and Ben. Let's get it started with Jason and Ben.
Hey. Welcome to Wanna Bet. I'm Jason. That's Ben. Collie the Kangaroo is riding out the snowstorm with us here. Snowmageddon 2026. Hope everybody is safe. It's legit. Beltway Ben, you know me. It takes a lot to get my attention. I went to Syracuse. I lived in Detroit for 3 years. I've seen some wintry-ish. What we're getting is pretty legit. It's pretty legit.
Yeah,
It's going to ice over a million times, which is going to be the real problem.
Right, that's the issue. It's so
because the
cold.
forecast this week is frigid.
Right, it's not good. I remember 8 years ago, I would have been like, "This is awesome. I love this." Now that I'm 24, I hate it. I want it to go away.
You've done
I
some
woke
things.
up.
You fought some kangaroos. You learned some lessons.
Exactly that. So at this
launched
point,
a gambling show.
Yes, there's been
tentatively
so much.
scheduled your dad to appear on it July 4th.
And that
You've
probably
done a
won't
lot.
happen. I have done a lot.
Why won't that happen?
Because I just don't. I don't know. He'd have to.
You don't
be
think
over
he
here.
wants to do it?
No. He would absolutely do it. But I do my
Well,
show
you're the
somewhere
gatekeeper.
else. I don't do my show at my house. I don't do our show at my house.
I think he would go to your girlfriend's house for the show. I mean, you know him better than me, obviously.
He would, but it's like a.
I don't. You already said it's like an 8-minute commute. I mean, I think he would do it.
Yeah, he would probably do it, but I don't know. It's a whole lot of stuff there that has to happen. All right, we'll see.
So, look, we do this every day. We give you our best plays. The rundown pretty much lays it out for you. We've smashed NFL single-game windows all year, and we've given you a lot of plays on these games already. But we've also saved some of our favorites for today's show. And unlike the mooks and the frauds, we keeps it real around here. And we will tell you how it went yesterday. Almost an incredible day for me in college hoops. The team that's closest to me geographically, Beltway Ben, the Towson Tigres let us down. We were on about 8 different college basketball games yesterday, and the only truly bad read was Towson. I mean, even the Mercer money line, it came down to 3 points on the road. It was a great day. Unfortunately, the parlay didn't hit because Towson couldn't win, and Towson didn't make that an under game the way they wanted to play it. We loved your NBA play that we tailed on the Wizards parlay. More to the point, the Hornets versus Wizards parlay. Thankfully, Canoopel got to 16 there. I was a little worried about that.
So, yeah, it took some time.
And look, in soccer, if you watch that match, it's 3-0 Dortmund. We needed 3-1 for a plus 20 correct score play. We're in injury time. Gayassi is defending a corner for Dortmund, or as we call him now, Bortman. Ben, I played soccer all my life. Inadvertent handball in the box or not, if you're defending a handball up a corner up 3-0, there is no reason for your hand, your gloved hand in this case, to be over your head. You keep your hands. There's no reason for it. He clearly touched the ball. They reviewed it on VAR for 3-4 minutes, and then they decided not to award the penalty to Union Berlin. I'm surprised Union Berlin did not score. Union Berlin scored in like 9 straight matches. They always score at home. A lot of times it's subs late in the game. I thought Dortmund would have the lead. They'd let up. It was all playing out like I thought it might. Could have been a monster night. Could have, would have, should have, don't matter. I get it. But look, that Tulsa game, we told you, dude, when you told me 154.5, I'm like, I got it at 170. I was right. Maine was no sweat. I mean, Navy, I told you, I'm on Navy laying the points with Army, which was 11, and they covered that easy. We had the Navy money line in the parlay. That smashed. I mean, and you crushed it. Dude, Maryland barely got the 40 points, Beltway Ben, let alone 60.
Yeah, no, it was a very good day. And you know things are going right. When that UConn parlay right there cashes, that's when you know things are going right. UConn had no chance of getting to 70.5 in regulation. And thankfully we get overtime and they're able to win by 3+ points and they're able to clear that number. And Nova was never an issue to go over the 56.5. That was just a chuck in to kind of offset. You always will get a little bit better of a number if you throw in the opposing team that you're betting against. And that got us there to plus money. So that cash, Memphis didn't have a shot from tip off. They sucked. Won't be betting them again. Penny's a fraud. I should have just stuck by what my original thoughts were, but it's all right. That was a loss. We did give out Luka triple double on Twitter, which lost. Came very close. 8 rebounds, had 6 at halftime. Felt pretty good. Felt like the odds were crazy, and he just wasn't really able to grab a lot of boards in the second half. That sucked. We lost a half a unit on LaMelo. I text Jason live during the game. Hey, if he could grab some damn boards, he would cash
rebounds,
this easy.
we'd have been there. Yeah.
Literally, the assist and points came no problem for him. He just wasn't grabbing any boards. And he's not a big, but sometimes he does chase those triple doubles, as all guys do. As Jason said, Con Knipple. 3 points in the first quarter, I'm sweating. A few points early in the second quarter, I'm like, I'm going to need some more. He hits a big bucket right before halftime. He scored 5 points in the final 2 minutes and 30 seconds of the first half to get us to right where we needed, and then ends up sweating it out, but did get us to the 15 in the second half for that plus money cash. So it was a very, very good day. Maryland's team total, listen, Buzz Williams is a fraud. I dislike the guy. The worst loss in Maryland history. He is a fraud, and I mean, and he lost all the connection. The fan base doesn't like him or the program. He doesn't care because he doesn't mean to talk to them. He's only worried about himself. I did see a good tweet today. If Buzz Williams could make the Maryland logo his face, he would do just that.
Yeah.
What a fraud.
Yeah, I mean, that was I wasn't sure they were going to break like 15 points in the first half. Whatever. So yeah, again, we're doing really well in college hoops, doing solid in the NBA. My soccer's killing me right now. And that's where it stands. We got some great emails. Shout out to everybody who recognized the Revenge of the Nerds references.
Somebody commented on the YouTube to start this one. Jason Plunkett said, "Hey Jason, tell Ben he's got to watch Revenge of the Nerds, an 80s classic." Will it do something for me?
It doesn't. I don't think it holds up very well. Yeah. The amazing thing, the dichotomy there is I don't think that movie could get made today, but I don't think a fascist regime could have got away with what they're getting away with now in the early 80s. A lot to process there. Like a lot of 80s movies, I don't think a lot of it would hold up very well. But Booger speaks the truth. All right. Oh, and I guess should we, are you, maybe at the end, you'll paraphrase that amazing email we got?
Which one? I can, no. But let me.
No, you don't think we should?
No, I said which one. I don't.
The long one about, our buddy in San Diego.
Oh, yeah. I got that. I got you.
The heartfelt one.
Yeah. He's always in our YouTube comments too, so I'll definitely get to that one at the end.
Awesome. So thank you. You guys can always email us at wantabetwithus@gmail.com. All right, let's get her going, Beltway Ben. Kicking it off pretty simple here. Rams on the money line, plus 128 at the Bet Rivers. I was hoping it would get the plus 150. It never did. Full disclosure, I grabbed plus 130 and plus 135 early in the week. Best I could find it this morning before we went on air was the plus 128 at the Bet Rivers. Look, we are the Ramily. I got McVay, Adams, and me. We are the Ramily. I got Puka with me.
Yeah.
Huh? You down with the Pointer Sisters?
Like that.
We are family?
I like that.
Should ask your dad about that one.
I know that
was
one.
The 1979 Pittsburgh Pirates song.
I'm not.
That World Series went awry, Beltway Ben.
Yeah. Big
Pops, Willie Stargell took that thing over. Kent DeCulve. I can remember watching on TV, and there was a game got rained out, and had to watch Barney Miller instead. Anywho, I just think the Rams are the better team. I think the Rams are the best team in football. They've got the quarterback who's been a Super Bowl MVP. They've got the coach who's been to 2 Super Bowls. McVay's never lost in the championship game. McVay's been great on the road. The Rams have been great on the road. This is their 7th road game in the last 9 weeks, which gives me a little bit of pause. Seattle's better on the road than at home. I think the Rams are the better team. I don't think they're intimidated here. And Stafford has lit up McDonald's defense in all 4 meetings against him, or certainly in 3 of the 4. And they just checked too many boxes for me, Ben.
Yeah, first down for me, we are going to play a tight end. I told you guys yesterday we were going to get to him multiple ways. We're going to play Hunter Henry over 40.5 receiving yards at -112. We will also play him over 3.5 receptions at -122. You look at what Hunter Henry's done this year. He hasn't gone over the receptions as much as I'd like when I'm betting it. I mean, a little bit under half of the games, but it's been kind of trendy. And so far in the playoffs, he's not gone over the number. First playoff matchup, 3 catches, 64 yards. Then the next one against Houston, he had just 1 for 5. They didn't really need him in either of those games, right? The Chargers game, maybe a little bit more, and they got him the football more there. But now you're facing a defense who we've attacked with the running backs, and we're attacking with tight ends because that's been an issue for them, right? They have not been able to stop tight ends. Last week, we played Kincaid, cleared it easy, right? 6 catches, 83 yards, was able to get it going there. And I think that's something similar to what we can see with Henry. I know the one thing you got to like about them, if you don't like playing trends like me where I kind of move things around a lot, they will get the football to whoever. Drake May will throw the ball to anybody on that offense. He'll mix it around. It's a week-to-week thing for them. It's just how he goes. And I think in this spot, Henry will be the quick target. He's a vet. We've seen how comfortable May is throwing the football to him. And we've talked about May a little bit. He's turned the football over. He's not as great as he was playing earlier in the year. You got to think the young quarterback might rely on his tight ends. Nothing better for a young quarterback than their true tight end, especially a vet one. Give me Henry over 40.5 receiving and over 3.5 receptions.
Excellent. Second down for me. We're on some kicker props in the late game. We like both teams in the Rams-Seahawks game to have a field goal of 33 yards or more, -120 at the DraftKings. And I'll just give them both out here. We also like both kickers in that game to have 7.5 or more kicking points. That parlay is plus 260 at the 365. A lot of joints won't let you parlay those two together. Bet 365 will. Why do we like it? Well, let's see. The Seahawks attempted 24 field goals at home this season. That's 3rd most in the NFL. Myers made 22 field goals at home this season. That's 2nd most in the NFL. We've seen games where he's kicked 6 field goals or more. They don't fully trust Sam Darnold in the red zone, nor should they. Charbonnet, their main touchdown maker, is out for the season. JSN scores outside the red zone, but not so much inside the red zone. The Rams defense gives me a lot of pause, but I also think both these kickers will take the points. We've seen them take the points. The Rams kicker, look, every time he steps out there, I get a little nervous, but like the cat has made 2 or more field goals in 5 of 6 games. Like he did just extend their season and win the game in tough conditions in Chicago a few days ago, and the conditions today look a hell of a lot better than that. I think McVay's learned his lesson about getting too cute at times. I think both these guys will kick short field goals. We've seen that. And I also think it's an over game. I think both these teams score 3 or more touchdowns. If they make those extra points, right, there's 3. If they each hit 2 field goals like I think they can, we're looking more at 8 or 9 kicking points, even if somebody misses an extra point, which there you go. So that's how that maths for me, Beltway, man.
Yeah, here we're going to play Matthew Stafford over 247.5 passing yards at -117. When Jason gave him out the other day, I did say that I was going to get to Matthew Stafford at some point. And you got to shop around. A lot of books all over the place. His number's within 6 yards of itself. It's 253.5 some places, 247.5. You got to look around. But I just think he's going to have to throw the football. And we talked about it time and time again here. Not many people have been able to get to Mike McDonald. Matthew Stafford and McVay have. They've had success. And the last time they matched up, they had success. And I know the finger's weird, and I get all that. It's a road game, and I saw the stat where indoor teams lose a lot of games in the conference championship to on the road for indoor teams. I don't care here. Supposedly it's going to be 40 degrees. I don't know that the weather is as bad as it was there in Chicago last week, and we saw him have, it was here or there a few misses, but that might be more with his finger. He got another week of some rest, and he should be back into a good spot. Devontae Adams, another week healthier. He's going to be out there again. Can he connect with him a few times to steal some yards there? And they're able to get guys like Whittington and all those dudes and Williams underneath and Corum. They can get anybody the football. The three-headed tight end beast that they have there, and we know how much Seattle struggled against tight end. So I would expect Matthew Stafford to have success throwing the football today. I don't think they run it a lot. You can against Seattle. Give me Matthew Stafford over 247.5 passing yards, minus 117.
Love it. I would put Meatball up, except I'm already on Stafford a bunch of different ways from earlier in the week. We got the parlay. 2 or more passing touchdowns, 275 or more passing yards. Halftime! Want to get your name on a lobster one day? Remind us to play a triple-double on a fairly obscure NBA player in real time and have it hit. And you, like Sean Kay, can get your name on a lobster. There's still 2 available lobsters. Well, actually, there's 5 available lobsters because we could put them on some of Ben's lobsters, too. You got all 3 of your lobsters,
I have
right?
all 3 of them, yes.
There you go. We love animals around here. So, wait, Beltway Ben, a thought just recurred to me here.
Yeah.
Because I see how it jumps to 124 immediately.
Yeah.
What if you put it at 136? Would it drop down to 130?
Listen, I don't know how many times
Have you thought about that?
I cannot change it.
Only our friends at Odyssey could change it.
Yes, that's what I was saying to you the past couple of days when you keep saying let's change it.
I get very confused easily, especially about technology, man.
But you know what I could do that I was thinking?
I fight technology. Technology always wins. I'm not the biggest John Cougar Mellencamp guy in the world, but that is a good
technology does usually beat you. Shout out to the days that we were trying to get you to do it on your phone and the camera didn't work.
Technology and kangaroos whip my ass.
No, but I can do. You start talking or I start talking. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and then hit it. You know what I mean? You got to have the clock in your head.
But you got enough on your plate.
Yeah.
So you don't
athlete.
think
you have a clock?
Murphy
you have an
and those
internal
guys
clock as an athlete.
Like they could send us one with 136, and you think it would go to 130? What's your best guess about?
I think we keep it at 130 because it looks best.
136.
I think we keep it at 130 because it looks best, and I will just wait and start it a little bit late because that's probably the best way to do it. I mean, it looks better sitting. If it's sitting at 136, people are like, "What the hell is this?" Dude,
I think that's it. But see, to me, where the way my mind works, I'm like, that's even like I like it even more because that's like totally random. But yet there'd be a cogent explanation. Well, because we lose 6 seconds when it starts, so it's 136. Who else? Beltway Ben, what other content could you look at anywhere in the universe of all the people who ripped off Tony and Mike and who would do 136?
136.
That's why I'm here for it. Even if they fix it, and it's 6 extra seconds. Can you just tell them we want 136?
Yeah.
We just want 136?
Yeah, I'm going to text him as soon as we get finished.
Don't you think? What the hell?
Yeah, no. I hear you. I agree.
It's a talking point. It's a conversation piece.
It absolutely is. It just makes me laugh for somebody who's never seen one, but you pop in like, what the hell is this?
Why is the clock
Why is it sitting at 136? Oh, they're going to restart it and get it back to a normal number, and they're going to be like, wait, it's still 136.
I hope we put it to 136 and it doesn't go to 130.
Yeah. I don't think that's how it would be.
So then people would totally be like, why do these morons start the thing at 136?
It's got to mean something to them.
Huh?
It is good. I don't think, no. But when we had it at 2 minutes, it would go down to like 154 or 152. So
yeah, it'll probably still do it, but you never know. You never know.
136 might be the magic number.
Crazier things have happened, Beltway Ben. Freaking Bayern Munich lost at home to Augsburg yesterday. Crazier things have happened than the 136.
I was going to tail that too.
Good thing you didn't.
Yeah.
Good thing you didn't. They were even up 1-0 at the half, and then second half I haven't seen them play that poorly at home in a long time. Third down, Stidham over 20.5 completions. The best is out there that I saw as of an hour ago was minus 30 at the BetMGM. I grabbed it at 18.5 early in the week. I didn't think it would move that much. Oh, there you go. You're doing the count. I didn't think it would move that much because I didn't think Stidham would become everybody's calls celeb, including mine. I'm guilty. If this turns out to be this kid throws a pick, his first pass, and then a pick 6 after that, like shame on me. But I wasn't really it turns out there was a whole echo chamber about Stidham this week. I just did my own work. I started rewatching those games last weekend. Like, I don't know. I don't think Sean Payton really wants to run the ball. I don't think he really thinks he can run the ball. He loves his pass protecting offensive line. Nix is the most incubated quarterback in the league. I think Stidham's going to be pretty incubated here. I don't think you're going to see New England do anything close to what it did at home last week against Stroud and that terrible offensive line. So I think this kid's going to hit his layups. He's going to, like we've been talking about all week, he's going to throw to Harvey. He's going to throw to Ingram. He's going to take the high percentage pass. He's going to boot out and throw it for 2 or 3 yards. I think they'd rather do that than run the ball. Knicks averaged 23 a game. I think this guy can get us to 21. New England has allowed 20 or more completions in 12 times this season. They've allowed 19 or more completions 14 times this season. Stidham's had 4 starts. I know it's not many, but 20, 20, 22, 23. That's his completions. I think the game stays relatively close. And I don't think he pees down his leg. So there you go.
Now, this is a guy that every time I play him, I'm like, I don't love playing the big name, the everybody bet guy. I don't love doing it. But here we are. I'm going to play JSN over 89.5 receiving yards and minus 115. Last time they played, he had just 1 target in the first half. Didn't catch a pass. All of a sudden in the second half, boom, 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 right down the field. Some of that's playing from behind. Some of that's Darnold knowing at that point it's him or go home. Like, I have no other shot. And that was successful for them. But we've seen wide receiver ones have so much success against this defense down the stretch. And I know running backs have as well. I think they can get it going on the ground. But, like, when you look at what the Rams have done defensively, I just don't know that they're going to be able to stop any wide receivers. And you go week by week, they haven't played a ton of number 1 wide receivers. Like true number 1s, especially in the playoffs. Coker had 100 plus. We saw Ted McMillan have 80 plus. Neither of those 2 guys are JSN. The last time I would say we saw them play an elite passing attack was the Lions or maybe the Rams before that. And when you look at the Seahawks before that, the Lions game, we saw both J-Mo and Amon-Ra go for 100 plus receiving yards. Like, I don't know how JSN in a must-win spot, unless they keep it on the ground all damn game, and Darnold only throws the ball 16 times and that's enough to win. I don't know how he doesn't go over this number here. He has the explosive play. He can beat teams over the top. He can beat teams by getting peppered, and you know Darnold has to look his way. Cooper Kupp ain't what he used to be, so give me JSN over 89.5 receiving yards, minus 115.
Yeah, I think he has 2 receptions of 20 to 25 yards or more, and I think he's got one that's probably 35 to 50, even if it's yak heavy. They can't keep him down. Even if they keep him down for a half, I don't think they can keep him down for a game. 4th down, we'll start with 4th and long here because that's up. I don't play a ton of defense special teams props, but we've been playing some lately, and we've had great success with them. And Beltway Ben mentioned earlier in the show, like Drake May kind of getting a pass because all these other quarterbacks are crapping the bed. I like a Denver special teams or defensive touchdown at plus 700. The variance on this prop is wild. It's as low as plus 395 in some places. Like, May has turned it over 5 times. May has been a fumbling machine. Their running backs fumble. Denver's pass rush, the rookie tackle is going to get exposed today. Like, you've had the pressure rates on Drake May have been soaring. He's playing on the road in the playoffs for the first time ever. He's doing it at altitude against a Denver. Think of all the great versions of the Orange Crush defense we've seen. Von Miller in his prime, all these guys. Take it way back to the Tom Jackson, Louisville days. Like, it's the best pass rush they've ever had. It's the most potent pass rush arguably in the league. I think they're going to get to this kid, and they've got playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. Somebody could have a scoop and score house call. Like, Vance Joseph's going to be licking his chops all week preparing for this game. Ball security, errant passes. Like, I like those odds. And then, look, I'm also on New England to win the first half. You know we're already on New England to win both halves. But New England first half money line, minus 155 at the DraftKings. New England's the best first half team in the league. They're a plus 135 scoring differential in the first half. Denver plus 23. Oofa. New England's played 17 games, Beltway Ben. They've trailed at the half 1 time. They've been tied at the half 1 time. They've led at the half any other time. Are they going to come out like crazy with Stidham? I think there'll be a settling in period. Denver has trailed at the half 3 of their 7 home games. They're slow starters, right? It's Bo Nix and the craziness in the fourth quarter. I think New England can win an ugly, low-scoring first half.
Going to be 4th and short for me here. I was going to do the very first drive. I'll be completely honest with you. For RJ Harvey. RJ Harvey 1+ first quarter reception -121. Thought there was way too good of a number. It's +220. But then I'm like, let me see what his first quarter line is. And looking here, I'm like, wow, we're getting -121 for him to catch one pass on their first 2 to 3 drives of a game with a quarterback who hasn't started a game in years. Like, for me, I feel like this is going to be a layup. Now, they filter other guys in there, and all of those things are always tough for you. You don't really know where it's going. RJ Harvey has been the pass catching back the past few weeks. He shows more explosion. They like what he has, and he looked good there against Buffalo. In this spot here, I would expect him to catch a screen on the first or second drive. I don't know that it's play pass on the first play of the game and a 90-yard bomb down the field to Stidham. I just don't know that, or for Stidham. I don't know that that's what it's going to be. I think it'll be easy throws. Get Ingram the football, get Harvey the football underneath, make some guys like Mims on some slick plays. Try to get some faster guys the football and easy throws for Stidham. Now, you want to take a shot later in the game when the confidence is there and he's built it up, and now Sutton's starting to get off a little bit. I get that. But I think early in this game, especially in the first quarter, you're going to be able to find RJ Harvey. He's going to get at least one target. I mean, there's going to be a screen there. Doesn't get sniffed out by the Broncos, possibly, but I'm fine with that. Catch it behind the line of scrimmage for all I care. Not for Jason, because I know he's got 40 plus for the other day. So maybe get some yards there.
Catch it behind the line of scrimmage and run for 20 yards.
Yeah, right. No, don't lose yards there, but just catch a simple screen, anything like that, or a 3rd and long. They get a sack early. You want to make an easy throw for the quarterback, set up a good punt. I like Harvey to catch one pass in the first quarter at -121.
You're such a pro, man. You're such a pro. You wouldn't need to have Drew Kaliski in your ear. Rap! We're going to break. You wouldn't even need it.
No, I'll be honest.
Your money, Beltway Ben. You're so money and you don't even know it.
No, some of the Ravens post games, I will take them segments like 20 minutes. I don't even care.
Radio's a different deal.
Yeah.
This is TV. Radio's a different deal. TV is a totally different format. Radio, you can breathe, you can fudge some stuff. No, man. When you got 23 minutes, 50 seconds for the NFL today, you got 23 minutes, 50 seconds for the NFL. No. When you take commercials out, there ain't no fudging it. Overtime. And look, we got bets on these games throughout the week. So you can go back to any show this week and you're going to find other plays I've made on Harvey, plays I've made on Stafford, plays we made on totals. Like we were handicapping these games all week long. But I say it's Puka, and there's still a lot of value on Puka, I believe. We played a Puka parlay at the Bet365. Puka anytime touchdown, which is still plus money everywhere. And 8 or more receptions, plus 250 at the Bet365. Do I have this laddered at 10 receptions? I do. Look, I know things didn't go great in Chicago, whatever. The last time these teams played, this cat had 12 catches on 16 targets. He has 10 or more receptions in 3 of the last 5 games he's played. He has 9 receptions or more in 4 of the last 6 he's played. They move him all over. They fight for matchups. And Ben and I talk about McDonald stinks against tight ends. I got a dirty little secret for you. Nakua's a tight end a lot of the time. He's a joker tight end. He runs tight end routes. He blocks downfield like a tight end. They basically consider him a lot of the time a tight end in the offense. No one in this secondary seems to be able to cover him. I don't think Stafford's going to be afraid to throw the ball his way. He has a touchdown in 4 of the last 5 games. And Stafford lights up McDonald. And I gave out the numbers from Stafford against McDonald and the 10 touchdowns, the 1 interception, 295 a game, and 4 games against him in his career as a coach or coordinator, McDonald on the other side. Beltway Ben, when Matt Stafford throws the tight ends, and I'm telling you, they use Nakua like a tight end. When Matt Stafford throws the tight ends against Mike McDonald's defenses, the passer rating is 127.7. It's 50 yards a game to tight ends alone against McDonald. I just don't think they go down in this game without Puka getting every chance to dominate. And they move him around and they fight for matchups and they put him in motion. We also love Puka Nakua to run the ball at least twice in this game, plus 130 at the Bet365. He's got 2 or more carries in 3 straight games. You pull out everything for this matchup. This is the Super Bowl, not the Super Bowl. This is whoever wins this game is winning the Super Bowl. They know it. I know it. Outside runs against Seattle have some success. I you want to like I've had some weird vibes lately early in these games. Have I not, Belly Ben? I've told you I think Malik Willis could be the
Yeah.
first touchdown, and I think he could run for 2 or more. I said you've never heard of Devontae Walker before. I think he's going to have the first touchdown in that Steelers game. A week ago, I said I really like Seattle defense special teams first touchdown of the game. I think Puka Nacua scores a rushing touchdown, first touchdown of that game. Now, no, I can't find anywhere where they're going to let you do it that way and anytime touchdowns and anytime touchdown. But look around. Maybe it's all short. Maybe you got a buddy who sits next to you in the bar who maybe takes a little book. See what he would offer you for that. I think it's a rushing touchdown. Am I crazy? Yes. But I'm just telling you. We've had some vibes lately. Even the Tonja's first touchdown that would have been, if not for Purdy throwing the pick six to start the game, which had us come back to Seattle defense special teams first touchdown last week. I just got a feeling. I got a feeling in my bones. It's something deep inside, Beltway Ben. It's deep inside.
It is deep inside. I did want to tail. I forgot to put it up earlier. Meatball on Stidham. I like Stidham. I like the Stidham play a lot. I was just remembering.
Welcome, Meat.
Yeah,
Meat don't like the snow. Gigi loves the snow.
Really?
Meat, we rescued Meat from Texas. He don't like the snow.
No.
Gigi came from Kuwait. Gigi likes the snow.
Lots of snow in Kuwait. Here for overtime, we got a bunch of different little parlays here. We'll start with this one. Jared Stidham, 150-plus passing yards. Ramondre Stevenson, 30-plus rushing yards. Hunter Henry, 25-plus receiving yards. And Evan Ingram, 10-plus receiving yards, plus 151. Most of these guys we've broken down. I don't know that Stidham's going to be able to hand the football off all day. As a 4.5-point dog, he's going to need to throw the ball down the field. He's going to have to make some plays with his arm. I think they're going to take that run away and say, beat us. Jason said he looked into Stidham. Like, this is a guy that I think is capable of throwing for 150-plus yards in a win-or-go-home game.
I think he throws for 225, Beltway Ben.
Yeah.
I think he throws for like between 217 and 227. That's what I got him.
I know. I'm bringing him down to 150 is and I know it's a half for Stafford. It's not a half for Stidham, but like, he could have a few big plays, a short throw here to Harvey who takes it for 40-plus yards. I don't know. I really like him throwing the football today to go over 150. Ramondre, we got him both of his rushing props earlier in the week. I think he's going to be forced to football so many damn times. He clears 30, whether it's working or not. We know how Vrabel is with the older backs. Henry, talked about him at the start of this show. I think it's a solid game for him. But even in the games where he's not going over that 40.5 number, 25 has not been an issue. That should be 2 to 3 catches for that guy. And then Evan Ingram, again, this was one of the first dudes we were on to start the week. The first time we found out about these matchups, we liked him a lot. So I think he has 10-plus receiving yards, plus 151. The next play. This one is, it's pretty simple. Matthew Stafford, 225-plus. Puka and JSN, 60-plus receiving. And then Kenneth Walker, 50-plus rushing, plus 142. I think Kenneth Walker can get off against a bad Rams run defense. That being said, like, if they're not going to stop the run and you have no Charbonnet, how is Walker not going to get the touches he needs? Like, I just don't really understand there. He's not vulturing into the game. Every time they run the football, it will be Kenneth Walker. This is a guy that we saw carry the load regularly in college, right? And now at Seattle, it's been up and down. I get all that. But in college, we saw this dude having 25-plus carries a game after transferring to Michigan State before being at Wake. I just really like him in this spot for 50-plus. JSN and Puka, two of the best wide receivers on the field. I do like Devontae Adams for an anytime touchdown. I will give those odds out now. I had that on in my notes here. I told myself to remind myself here. Yeah, plus 130. Plus 130 for Devontae Adams anytime touchdown. I did want to give that out. I knew I would. But, yeah, plus 130 for that. But this parlay, Stafford 225-plus, Puka, JSN 60-plus, Kenneth Walker 50-plus rushing, plus 142. And then our final play. So those are both of our plus 100s for the game. This is a little bit more of a long shot play for these matchups.
Banger.
Matthew Stafford 250-plus passing, JSN 100-plus receiving, Evan Ingram 20-plus receiving, plus 492. Looking at this parlay right here, I was considering adding Henry in for 30-plus. I'm curious as what that'll hit for, because that's what I kind of wanted to. 30-plus. Plus 717. You know what? Yeah, it's tough giving up both, but I would like to add him in, plus 717. So ignore that one. We'll do this one here. Same thing here. These three right here and Hunter Henry. This is for you guys. I already played this one here, but I did talking to myself today. I wanted to add Henry in. So for this one, on the I'm making this the official one, not the one on the screen right here. These three legs right here: Stafford 250 plus, JSN 100 plus, Evan Ingram 20 plus receiving, and we're also going to add Hunter Henry in for 30 plus. That gets you plus 717 right now at 11:43 a.m. Eastern in a lot of snow. No, but all these guys, I'd like to have a strong day. I think Stafford's going to have success throwing the football against McDonald as he always does. JSN is going to have to get to 100. Last time they played, he didn't quite get there, but he was well on his way in the second half if he would have just had one or two catches in the first half. Evan Ingram, 20 plus receiving. We talked about him time and time again on the show. He's got to have a few catches here. If he gets 4 catches, I think he gets us where we need to. And then Hunter Henry, young quarterback who's had some struggles, has to get his tight end the football. So Stafford 250 plus, JSN 100 plus, Evan Ingram 20 plus receiving, and Hunter Henry 30 plus receiving, plus 717.
Excellent. Beltway Ben, I officially appreciate all you do for the show.
Thank you.
Officially.
I officially respect that. I officially appreciate that.
Been a minute since we had lobster roll. Maybe this week. Not going to be the next couple of days, probably.
Yeah, I don't think the next few days.
I mean, they're going to have to plowing out Belvedere Square. Good luck with that. Do you have the email?
Oh, yeah, let me pull it up.
Again, email us, wannabetwithus@gmail.com. We appreciate it. Even if we don't agree with everything you say, we sincerely appreciate you taking time to email us. And we do read everything, and we do take it to heart.
Yeah, Nathan Tomlinson, who's always in our comments, regular there, did email. He said it's his first time emailing. He thanked us for the show, talked about how awesome it is, and he's emailing just to share his experiences. He did start with Jason, with Tony Kornheiser. He's been listening to him for a while, and Jason's always been at the top of his list for the guest list that they bring on, and he always appreciates that. One of his most memorable moments when he came home one year and made the expedition to Chatter and got to listen live, take photos with Kornheiser, and also chat with his son about golfing in San Diego. So big Tony Kornheiser fan, which is where we get, quite honestly, a lot.
We owe Tony a lot.
A lot. Yeah, we get a lot of our people.
Including the rundown.
Yeah.
Look at the show.
We were on ESPN that one day.
We had the Wanna Bet hoodie up there on Lady Liberty one day. Then the gambling scandal broke.
Chauncey, but what about
in the NBA, and that was
unbelievable. But he did say likes the music, likes similar music to what Jason does. Was thinking about PJ Harvey's, all of those things, and always likes Jason's stuff. And he also said I'm new to him. He's just now meeting me, but he does like me as well. He does also like listening to Jason's dog bark and then the incredible insight that we have on sports. And he also thanked me for all that I do for the show.
R.I.P.
And yes.
The littles love Choppy. I mean, not
really.
We love Choppy. Yeah, because Choppy he used to know he was going for a walk. Like back when he was our only dog, especially, he would know that it's a walk after I got off the phone with Tony. So he would start barking when he could tell from my voice that I was like, and I would often do like, come on, Flacco, throw the football, Flacco. Come on, let's go, O's. What you talking about, hon? And so he would know when I did that the interview was wrapping up too. So
that's hilarious.
Anyway, yeah, Tony's the best. Beltway Ben, please let the people know how it went yesterday. That is a sampling that's our first 3 downs from last night. The betting ticket, you can't fit everything on the betting ticket. We put graphics up for everything. There's no sleight of hand here. Nobody that I know of in this industry is doing anything close to what we're doing. A lot of people throw best bets out there and act like they happen in a vacuum and they didn't cost you money or win you money if you tailed them or faded them or whatever. So anyway, that's what we believe in. We believe in shot clocks that are 1 minute and 36 seconds. We believe that dogs are generally better and smarter than people. We believe in free lobster nights. Now I sound like Kevin Costner and Bull Durham. We like the cars that go boom. Fascism sucks. Fishbone rules. Anything you'd like to add, Beltway Ben?
No, you've hit everything pretty much spot on. We will be live tonight, right? That's the one thing.
Oh, that's right. I knew I was forgetting something. Yes. I've got some stuff I have to do tomorrow morning, so we will give you our Monday show tonight after the championship games are over, and then back to 11 o'clock should be the rest of the week. We appreciate you guys for tuning in. Sincerely, we hope everybody enjoys betting these games. It's
Stay safe.
Not having football to bet anymore.
Stay safe.
What's that?
Stay safe.
Stay safe.
Tough.
Careful, shoveling, all that stuff.
Stay in the house and put some dollars on these games. A few bucks. That's it.
Hey, plenty of time. Subscribe. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. You can't really subscribe on Twitter. Go to wannabetwithus.com. We appreciate all that. And we'll talk to you guys in about, I don't know, about wait, Ben, 9 hours? 10 hours?
Whenever that.
Probably about 10 hours.
Yeah.
Unless our internet gives out, and then we'll try to do it over the phone.
Real quick, Nate, who did email us, just commented what time tonight. I would say probably 10:30. I would say
10:30 Eastern, something like that.
Yeah.
Sounds good. I know tomorrow we got Champions League this week. There's 2 college basketball games that I'm going to jump on as soon as. I mean, those lines might be out now. I've been busy doing this stuff all morning. We are on the Leeds game tomorrow. Don't play it if you don't want to play it. I did hit on my own 2 Premiership bets, small bets. I mean, little stuff like thank God, Wolves finally freaking remembered they were Wolves. But and I do think Arsenal wins to 0 on this Man U game, but I didn't put anything on it. But I am going to be on the Leeds game tomorrow. College basketball, NBA. I'll probably have an early Super Bowl play tonight, Beltway Ben. You think you'll have an early Super Bowl play tonight?
Yeah, probably, most likely. Especially if the Rams win. The Rams win, absolutely. Remember the Devontae Adams feature? I still have riding.
Huh?
Devontae Adams has scored a touchdown in the Super Bowl. It's like plus 550.
Oh, that's right. What did you get? 17 to 1 or
that
something
right.
like that?
It's still no, it's not that much. Like plus 550 or plus 450.
I thought it was.
It's still riding though. Hopefully they can win. Please win, Rams. Please win.
Let's go. Bring her home. All right. Appreciate you guys. You want to bet. We want to bet. Thank you for betting with me, Ben, and Kylie, and others. Lobsters.